What's up? It's Buddah Bless This Beat, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Yeah.
Hey, I put that knife on the put that fire on the. How you not know what you in? How you not know where you at?
All right, so we got the one and only Buddah Bless jumping off the porch with us today. Welcome, man.
What we doing? What's up? I've been waiting to see. I've seen a lot of people on this porch.
Man.
I've been wondering what I got to do to get on this porch, but I'm on this porch now.
Hey, them last two singles you dropped kind of got you here,
right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
I got to start branding myself a little different, you know, to where people want to hear what I got to say and stuff, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And what made you take that route recently to where you're actually dropping your own singles instead of just relying on the artists, you know, for the placements and everything?
As a producer, you get tired of this chasing everybody albums thing, like, oh, what they working on, you flying here, you doing all that. And not even that, I got tired of being called a famous ghost. Because you hear my tag a lot, right? The Buddah Bless This Beat.
Yep.
And I get around people, they be like, oh, that's you? You know what I'm saying? And I got tired of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, I'm not a shy person either. So I always was about the bread and like, I got the money, cool. But it's just like, it's different things, you know, different things I want to do. Start like DJ, booking DJ.
Okay.
As a DJ, you know, Keisha Cole booked me for Invest Fest.
I saw that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different things like that I'm trying to do. Like, it's a different side of my career, you know what I'm saying? I've been in here almost like 10 years now, since 2016, so there's different things I want to do now.
Yeah, I feel like most producers, they struggle with that marketing side of things. You know what I'm saying? Like they got the tag, they get the placements, but usually you don't know who the producer is outside of that, right?
And I ain't want to, I'm doing this for all of us, y'all. I'm showing y'all the way, like how Khaled and Metro and, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like my peers, you know, like my people that's around me a lot, they really seeing me do that. And I feel like I hope that inspire all of us, a lot of people to, you know, because the more producers, the more of us get here on this type of stuff, like the more respect, you know, that comes with that.
Absolutely, man. So, man, I gotta say congrats. You got the Omi record, you and Kodak just dropped today.
Man, oh my God. Man, this song took 4 years to come out.
4 years? Hold on, wait, what?
We did this 4 years ago. It was supposed to be on his album. He never put it out. And I would love this song so much. So he knew he done dropped about, I don't know how many projects.
Probably like 20 albums,
you know what
right?
I'm saying, since then. And I used to tell him like, bro, put it on the album. I won't even charge. I just want this song to come out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was, you know, but it's a blessing that it was able to, you know, come out, and then how it come out as my single. You know what I'm saying? So like my plan, like your plan, you have plans, your own plans, but God plans bigger, type thing. But to do the video, like Kodak, he's like a real genuine individual. Like everybody, I don't know, everybody see on the internet and think because of
whatever. There's a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah, no, he's a real genuine individual. Anytime you're around him, like it's love. He treats you the same way. It ain't like, oh, that's that producing nigga I work with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like genuine and love every time. But he changed his number maybe like a year or two ago. So I ain't have his number no more. So I'm doing the record. He dropped a song early this year on one of my, we dropped a couple songs this year.
Okay.
And I'm telling the label, like, don't pay me. I want this song for me. That was a swap.
Oh, that was the swap.
Yeah, it was a swap. I'm like, yeah, I keep that. Let me get that. They like, you know, cool. And then they said, Yak said, you know, Kodak said he was cool with it. So, it was, you know what I'm saying, cool. But getting him, he's a very busy individual as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's very, you know what I'm saying? I only can imagine, like, I know my life, I only can imagine his kids, career, everything he got going on. So, I'm trying to get the video done, right? Can't get in touch with him, can't, you know, go through this person. I'm doing all of that, going through people, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna walk this nigga down, literally. I put his notifications on my phone when whenever he posts, right? So wherever he get a booking, I'm gonna catch him at a booking. All right, so I seen one came up, he was booked to San Antonio. I was like, I'm not going to San Antonio. I'm waiting for the next one. The next one was at camp in Houston. So he, boom, hit the DJs, hit DJ Square, hit DJ, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, you know, I'm pulling up, da-da-da-da-da. So I flew in town. Nobody knew I was coming now. Like, I'm just going, like,
just on a whim, pretty much.
I'm making this happen. Like, I don't give a damn what. I'm making this happen. So I get there. His section is so crowded. It's talking about so crowded, so full of people and shit. So I'm trying to get up there. I kind of look crazy. But, you know, like, I'm like, my ego kicking in, like, man, I ain't finished it. But it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna get it done. So he walks, whatever happened with the venue, he like, man, I'm leaving. So he just gets up and leaves. I'm like, bruh, golly. So I'm in the club, I'm sitting down, pissed. Like, this man just left. And I'm like, nah, I'm praising myself. It's like, bro, you tried, you did that. And it was like, nah, fuck that. I'm sorry, I'm cussing, but I'm like, man, forget that. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, oh yeah, he's outside on his bus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, oh, he's still, the bus is still in the front of the club? They like, yeah. Man, I get past through everybody. I'm like, hey, hold on. I'm walking up like I'm supposed to be on this bus. I'm with Kodak. So everybody just like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I get to the door, security like, hold on. I was like, I'm Buddah, I'm with Yak, I'm with Kodak. Tell Kodak Buddah out here. So he said, Buddah? Oh yeah, let him on the bus, let him on. You know what I'm saying? Real genuine individual, but you just gotta get in front of him.
Mm-hmm. So what's his reaction when he sees you pull up for him in Houston?
He's just like, oh, what's up, bro? Like, what the hell you doing out here? And I'm like, man, I'm just out here like I'm just, you know, I'm just fucking around. You know what I'm saying? I was with my boy Juan. He Dallas. Juan came from Dallas, but Yak been with Juan. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that too. So when he saw us, it was like, it ain't like, you know how you got to meet new people. It's just like, oh, what's up, y'all? Oh, y'all here? What's up? Come on. You know what I'm saying? So we got on the bus, talked to them about the song. Say, bro, I'm trying to shoot the video, trying to get it done. Kills. And then at that point, I linked with his new manager, Point, whatever, you know what that is. Killshot. Great guy, great dude. Very communicates real well too. So ever since I got with Killshot, everything's been, you know, real smooth. I went to Pompano. I went to his hood. I like him in the hood for like 8 hours.
8 hours.
Like 8 hours, and he just like, it was like I'm like, shit, I'm here, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to like tapping in on some music, the street shit, like coming up through T-Money and stuff. So getting that record, it took 4 years, and then when I finally got the clearance, everything I had to do to get the video, it was just like I've been wanting this record for a long time, and I know I'm really winded about this topic, but it means so much to me. Like, I walked this down, like through God, I walked this song down, like I walked it down. I've been singing this song for 4 years religiously, and it still ain't old to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people would have gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, even just going out to Houston and him just walking out the club, you probably could have gave up at that point too. But you were persistent with this shit.
Yeah, it was like, it was. I hear stories about some of the greats that what they got to go through, like DJ Khaled, Mike Will, like them boys don't take no for an answer. You know what I'm saying? Like they stuff like that. That's like they got stories like that. I heard, man, they was like, man, Mike will call you until you better say no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because if you don't say no, he gonna call you. You say yes, and I'm gonna hold you to that. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? But they, you know what I'm saying? I was just grabbing life by the horns. What is that Dodge? Grab life by the horn. You know what I'm saying? Like just literally embodying that, and it's like, man, you gonna have to tell me no. Like, I want this so bad, you gonna have to tell me no. Even with See the World, like with everything, like y'all gotta tell me no. Because if you ain't telling me no, you saying yes. And if you ain't saying yes, you saying yes because you ain't telling me no.
Exactly. Maybe it's a yes, right?
Yeah, right. So it's like, yeah, like just walking down that, like praying for something and then going to get it, and be like, God, like I'm putting it right there for you. You really gonna go get that? Is you really finna do that? You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, talk about the feedback for Old Me, because I'm seeing a lot of fans saying like this is the Kodak that they want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. The feedback I'm getting on it is something. And the thing is, I ain't trying to be like cocky or nothing. I knew that was gonna be that.
To be chasing it down for these 4 years.
Yeah, it's not even that. It's because you can chase down some okay record. You know what I'm saying? But it's like how he flowing on it, the sound me and him have. Like even when we did Senseless, that was the same. Nostalgia got the same response, like, oh, this that, oh yeah, this that, da 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 da. Really, when I made Senseless, the next beat I made was "Oh Me."
Okay.
Like I'm like, okay, that's the pocket. Then the very next beat, it got flutes, it got the bass in it, it got the the Buddah sound shit. But
so you kind of made it for Kodak.
I made that beat. That beat only got sent to him because we went to Miami in 2021. We did like 8 songs. One of the songs is going on his project that's coming out soon. I don't know the exact date, but one of them will come out soon, and the "Oh Me" song. The other one's now, but now we like, hey man, we need an album.
Oh, absolutely.
The fans is asking for it. The label's on board with it. They like, hey man, y'all stay right there. We need this to happen. You know what I'm saying? So right now I'm tunnel vision on making that happen. The Buddah Yak album. You know what I'm saying? He came up with a name that was funny as hell. I don't remember this. It was funny. He said something. I'm like, what? Like he said, I want to call it Yak Attack.
That'd be hard right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yak Attack Volume 1, and then, you know, we can go do Volume 2, how Future did Beast Mode with Zaytoven. He did Beast Mode 1 and Beast Mode 2, about 10 songs, 10 to 12, 13 songs. But yeah, that's all I focus on now, getting that, like this might be my first time producing like
a whole album from one artist,
album,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's me bringing the sounds in and curating everything how I want it. You know, of course, with his opinions and stuff like that. But you know, the producers I want to bring in, really Dr. Dre and something. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Dr. Dre didn't make the whole Get Rich or Die Trying. He probably like
executive producer.
Physically did maybe like 6 out of 18 records, but everything came through him. Like, okay, that's a nice beat. He brought High Tech in. He brought, you know what I'm saying? He brought the people in and did it like that. So, but I'm real like a beat maker, so I probably will touch everything still, but you know what I'm saying, it's a good chance to, you know, get new sounds and, you know, my producer friends and my different stuff like that.
Yeah. How many records would you say you guys are sitting on for the album then?
At this point, I don't know, because the stuff he dropped this year, I'm like, I never heard anything about it. I was just sending stuff to his engineer. So it's like, oh, he got on that? And then he dropped another one. He dropped another one with Rich the Kid. I'm like, oh, they got on that? So really, we got to get in his hard drive to really know.
So you don't even know what he's recorded.
Man, like I know stuff that I know maybe like, okay, Oh Me Out, he dropped down. From that session, we did 8, and he put 3 of them out in the span of 4 years. So it's another 5 songs maybe that I definitely know.
But there's no telling how many more there could be.
There's no telling, bro. And because it's like, but he dropped that, and then he dropped that. I didn't know nothing about though. It's so much, you know what I'm saying? So, it's, you know, like he's not the best communicator.
Yeah.
He's not. When you're in front of him, around him, real genuine, real honorable. But all that, I did this on you, I did that. Like you gotta find his point guard who you know what I'm saying, or his point of contact to really get all those messages across. Like I heard like Killshot told me, yeah, bro, we recorded on something earlier this year. I gotta find what it is. And I'm like, yeah, bro, we gonna have to sit down and really, but even still with like the energy that we have now, like curating the real project, I don't want to just bunch of songs, this song, that song, that song, that song. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I really want it to be like a well thought, put together thing, not let's put all these songs out so I can say I produce your album, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna get the best look, or him, and he don't get the best look. It's just gonna sound like a bunch of songs, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, kind of want to have some type of cohesiveness to it.
You know what I'm saying? Like cohesiveness, like this was made by this was just, I wanted to have a sound. Like Beast Mode by Future has a sound. Zaytoven has a sound. You know what I'm saying? Like he has a sound. It ain't like this record is extremely dark and this record is extremely happy. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you know what I'm saying? You could find a way to still do that to where he get all topics of life that he just wanted to get out of his head. But yeah, that's how I'm looking at that for sure.
So let's talk about See the World.
Yep.
Bossman Dlow, Big Sean, and 2 Chainz. I never thought I would see Big Sean and Bossman Dlow on the same record.
You get what I'm saying? That's why we do it. That's why that's what Khaled do. Khaled, you look up like Post Malone, the NBA Young. You know what I'm saying? Like that was for me. That was me getting on my DJ Khaled for real. Like I really respect Khaled so much, bro. One, realizing how much it takes to clear records from 3 different labels and 3 different artists. You know what I'm saying? And his time and his schedule. Like I had to go shoot. It couldn't be one shoot. I had to go to LA to shoot Sean. I had to go to Orlando to shoot D-Lo. I had to go to be here in Atlanta to shoot Chainz. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, and for me, I was just like, what can I make some sense that really people don't think would make sense? You know what I'm saying? So I did that. D-Lo, you know, he's one of the hottest new upcomers rappers in the street. Chainz and Sean been on records. They live on so many records together. Their chemistry, they probably have about 10 songs where they're featured on each other, on other people's songs. I'm like, I'm looking at all this. And Chainz is, that's the big homie anyway. Like 2 Chainz put me on. Shout out Tall. You know what I'm saying? I will always say this, 2 Chainz put me in the game. My first song, period, was with Drake on it. It was with Big Amount. And then I had 3 others on Pretty Girls Like Trap Music. I had 4 on that platinum album. My first jump in, I had 4 on the platinum album. And a song with Drake, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's, you know what I'm saying, anything we do, anything he can, any way he can help me, he always has. And any way I could, you know, help or, you know, anything with that situation. But for me, it was the same thing, bro.
Who'd you get on there first?
D-Lo.
Okay.
Being with D-Lo, we went to Miami. We did about 2-3 songs. He put one on his album. Trying to do the business on it. I don't want y'all money. I want this song.
And that's a good trade, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I could charge y'all $25,000, $30,000. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, y'all keep that. Cool. Then I'm working with Sean. I got this song I want you to hear. I think you'd be good on it because we're working on Sean album now. Mm-hmm. I didn't even say who it was. I just played it. That's Dlow. See, Sean, he listened to it. He's like, I'm fucking with that, right? So, months go by. I'm like, hey, man, what's up? Da-da-da-da. But when no time go by, I didn't even do that. I wanted to make sure I had a record with him that I can even swap for. So I'm like, boom, okay, I put it in his ear. Let me cater. Let me cater to his project, to his need. That way, for him, what he got going on his label. Got a couple records. One stuck. They was like da-da-da-da. So I'm like, shout out Justice to Zayanar. I was like, hey, just so you know, just to put it out there, I don't want that. I need this. They was like, cool, the song with Dlow? Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm making it make sense for everybody. Mm-hmm. That makes sense for Big Sean to stand next to you know what I'm saying? Then Chainz to come in. It's not something that's just like, Dlow's like, man, you went and got Joe Blow on my song.
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That brings him in a whole different world. That brings him in a whole different light. With the OGs, they're cemented, like 10 years plus. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Janae Aku, husband. You know what I'm saying? Like just like not saying like he's Big Sean, but it's just like just different worlds of different lanes. Mm-hmm. You can get torn. It's just different things that come with all that. So I wanted everybody to feel comfortable and happy to stand next to each other. Then Chainz was just, I was like,
just a phone call away, right?
Yeah, it was just like, hey, bro, I think this makes sense. He ain't say nothing. He hit me like a week later. You still need me to do this? I was like, yeah. He cut a verse and he just, you know what I'm saying? And he gave that, you know what I'm saying? But all the artists too is just like, that's all relationship building too, cause like when I was trying to look for a deal to be able to like release my own like a distribution, mm-hmm. It's not really a hot thing to sign producers because all the stuff they have to go through to clear it. Mm-hmm. Label don't want to do that. Like Metro, they like, yeah, we'll go through that. You're going number one. You know what I'm saying? Like DJ Khaled, you're going number one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, they didn't really know, I guess, the relationships I really had to be able to get these artists to do this like on the strength and not like, they was like, oh, we gotta pay the XYZ to clear it. Then we gotta pay XYZ to do the video.
The video,
the
verse,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, nah, they show love, and I don't want anybody to think they could just go in there and just, Dlow fuck with me, he'll do this for free. No, he won't. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of relationship building. It's a lot of making the sense of things, of artists want to stand next to artists, or them have a moment where they are with, you know what I'm saying, artists that make sense, or artists who have a different dynamic than they do. And you damn sure not finna get nothing free out of Kodak. Like he's like about my money and type person. Like he like, what they paying? Yeah, I can do that if they paying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kodak like that. But you know what I'm saying? He did it off of love and off his strength. Like, nigga, you my homie. Like, you my personal space. You at my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you. You at my house. You know what I'm saying? So all the labels that overlooked, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but it's like, man, I'm doing it. Very cost efficient. I'm very cost efficient. I'm very safe. Very cost efficient. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your bang for your buck. You know what I'm saying?
So did you sign the deal, or are you just having these?
I signed distribution.
Okay.
I signed a distribution deal.
Is it for an album, or is it just for the singles?
It was for an album. It was an album. When I first did it, it was for an album I did with Big K.R.I.T. That was the first thing. And, I wanted to, do a project. Boom, and keep building on that. Mm-hmm. But we did the whole album, and for whatever reason he didn't want to put it out. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'm like, all right. So boom, I'm finna go big. I'm finna go big. I'm finna go do, you know what I'm saying, the stuff that, cause that was just like they was like warm up your algorithm, all that type of stuff. So I just came, I'm like, all right, forget that. I'm finna go. I went straight to see the world. Then I went straight to Kodak, and I got other records lined up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a whole. So the thing is with that though, I think I want to sit, cause I have a scheduled release in late October. I'm not gonna say who yet. Matter of fact, or I should say who? It's a little promo, right? It's a good chance of promo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. Nah, I got a record with. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I got a record with Hunxho. That's my third single, but it's a feature on that I'm not. I'll give him a little bit.
Just give us the Hunxho part.
I give us the Hunxho part.
Okay.
Yeah, Hunxho did his thing. Shout out Hunxho. Hunxho a real one too. He grew up in the area. He grew up like Stone Mountain, stuff like that. He be hooping with us and stuff like that. Hunxho real cool. But it's like a relationship. Like another thing goes to relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't be like, bro, I'm trying to go, yeah, I'm trying to get beats. You just trying to come hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your file together, we finna run. You know, there's different stuff like that to where that, you know what I'm saying, niggas see you and not like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be at the studio at this time, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just natural stuff of life that people enjoy. Like, I truly enjoy basketball. You truly enjoy basketball, like different stuff like that. But like, I some records I want to save though for the Buddah Bless The Streets album.
Okay.
Yeah, the Buddah Bless The Beats, Buddah Bless The Streets. It's I'm saving for the album. So, See the World will be on there. I'll probably drop it top of the year too. Kodak will be on there. I'll probably have some more Kodak. I'll probably have some more 2 Chainz for sure. You know what I'm saying? Not probably. I will have that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be 100. But it's like, yeah, I want to save something for the album or like at least like an EP. So where it's like I got these 2 songs and I got 5 to 6 more songs, 7 more songs, 8 more songs, you know what I'm saying? To where it's like when I'm dropping this, it's not like, oh, we just heard all his singles and he put it all with a new cover.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Got to give him some new shit.
Got to give him something new. You know what I'm saying? So.
If you could put together like a dream record, say 2 or 3 artists, who would you
Dream record?
Yeah, like some shit you haven't done yet. Don't say some shit you already done.
Yeah.
You can manifest some shit right here on the porch. Who would you put on the
It's
record?
gonna sound wild, and I don't even know if it will mechanically work. I would have to get out my producer bag to make this work. Be 50 Cent, Drake, and Kodak.
That'd be wild.
How does that sound?
That's 3 different sounds.
To where
right
it
there.
works, though.
Exactly, yeah.
To where it works, like you have to. What does that sound like? And I'm saying that because of my like 3 of my favorite artists. And it's like 50 Cent. I'm sorry, like 50, like just for me, like I had to put him in there somewhere. Or maybe we could just sample one of his old records and shit. Like I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But he got to be somewhere in that. Like for the Needed record with NBA Youngboy and Migos, that was an old 50 Cent record. That Get in My Car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But Drake, Kodak, and Future. If I'm thinking Sonics, if I'm thinking sonically, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would be very pleasing? You know what I'm saying? That, or I would like to do, because people don't know how I get in my R&B bag, I would like to do a Chris Brown, because I did Heat for Chris Brown,
Mm-hmm.
Summer Walker, and Janae Aiko.
That'd be huge right there.
And they all got, I think they all work together or separately, but that record would be Janae, Chris, and Summer Walker. I worked with 2 of them. I ain't worked with Janae yet. But that, like on the R&B bag, that would be my R&B song to do. But Future, Kodak, and Drake, if we get that song. Pew.
Have you worked with Future before?
No, not personally. Like, it's always was featured. Like, he was featured on, I had one on Pop Smoke, Shoot for the Stars with Quavo. It's Quavo, Future, and Pop Smoke. I got one with Chainz and Pop Smoke. Chainz and Future. I got one with Uzi and Future on that album.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That $1 Million Play. Shout out to Zay. Zaytoven put that together. I didn't send that beat. Zaytoven did. Yeah, man. But I be real. Like, Future's like 50 Cent is like all time and nostalgia. But like right now, like Future can't miss. He never missed me. Future, anything I can't wait. They be like, he's Toxic Man. I can't. Yes, we need Toxic Man music right now. All this sucker
Bring
shit
that shit, right?
All this sucker shit going on, man. Even, you know what I'm saying? Fucking through a nosebleed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, say some crazy shit, bro. I need to hear that shit right now. Streets fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, them 2. Future.
I know you worked a lot with the Migos, and it was Takeoff that reached out to you initially,
Yep,
right?
it was Takeoff that reached out to me. He when Big Amount popped off, he was on Twitter. And I was just, I'm going through, I type in big amount. You know how in Twitter you can see everything that everybody type. And I'm just looking through stuff, and I see that he followed me. I'm like, and my Twitter sucks. My Twitter still sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feed that. You know what I'm saying? That platform much. But I'm like, I was trying to get beats through this mutual person we know type thing. And I'm like, hey, bro, did you get them beats I can send? And he was like, hell nah. Send them, right? So I sent them, and 3 weeks later, he was like, what's your number? Gave him my number. He was like, yeah, you got one on the album. We just shot a video to it in Africa. They shot it in Lagos. How you pronounce that? Lagos? Lagos? They shot it in Lagos, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm with the Migos. Like, I'm with like the Migos, like neighborhood. That meant a lot. And that was like culture Migos. I called them right at culture.
Yep.
Right at culture. Like Bad and Bougie popped, and then the next song was my song, Call Cast, the very next song. So yeah, man, ever since then, like Quavo, he's been like a real instrument. Like Chainz put me on, Quavo kept me on. Like I'm talking about everything this man been a part of. Like everything this man been a part of. Like everything. Like when I say everything, Culture 1, Culture 2, Culture 3, his solo album, his second solo album, Takeoff album, QC Compilation 1, QC Compilation 2, Hunxho Jack, 2 songs on there. So had me on Saweetie album, Possible. That's 11 albums. In a total of like 20 songs. I counted the other day for some real reason. 19 actually, to be exact. You know what I'm saying? The Dope Boy phone just dropped this year. Like, and off of that, I got to spring into different things being with around him because he had me around. Like, not just send beats. He like,
exactly.
Pull up. Like you said, let's hoop. We going to Miami. We finna get the boats. We finna get the crib. We finna get on the PJ. We finna come to my house. When you get to the house, Travis Scott there. And it's like, Trav, Buddah. I did Modern Slavery in St. Laurent, Mass. Let's work. Boom. Turns into Out West with Thug. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a lot I get to, like, I got the springboard off of, like, a lot that I got to be around. Like, you got to do it cool, too. You just can't be all, like, suckery and usy. Like, but it's just, like, be cool. Like, to this day, I don't have one picture with Quavo. Not
For
one,
real?
Not one.
That's wild.
Not one. I don't have one. Been around, man, for years. Made millions of dollars. Not one. It's just like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It don't be about that. Like, when I get around, which I probably should have did more, at least got one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a picture with none of them. I'm mad I don't have a picture with Take.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, then you realize it's too late to get that thing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mad I don't got it, but it's like, we at his house. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we got outside, so when we got outside, it'll be like, I'm not thinking about it. Like, we'll be at his house playing the game. And he built a studio in his house, recording, and then be like, they be in their pajamas, like, sometimes. They just be in the walk up in shorts. I'm like, hey, bro, let's get a picture. You know what I'm saying? It'd be kind of crazy to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I never really was playing that game anyway with too many people anyway. Like, I want a picture with you. I want a picture with you. I want a picture with you. You know what I'm saying? Even where it would have made sense, though, and they probably wouldn't have said no, but I was just, it's like I'm not a street nigga, but I come from, like, that type of background or, like, build, I guess, to where they just not, like my big homies, like, who I was signed to when I first got, they wasn't on that. That wasn't the thing to really do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, maybe for, like, the art, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? They didn't move. I'm watching my big homies, like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't moved. It wasn't nothing like that. So it was just end up how I end up kind of embracing it. Like, I'm be cool. Like, I'd rather have a real relationship. Fuck them pictures.
Exactly.
I want the money. Fuck them pictures. I want the work. Fuck the pictures.
You got the credits.
When you call, when I can call your phone, I can pull up on you. That was enough for me. It wasn't enough. Like, I didn't care about the gratification of letting the world know that I actually know you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about that. Like, I don't pay my bills. Like, oh, he got 10,000 likes on this picture with Quavo. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I got $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, type thing.
Yeah.
So I ain't really
Yeah. Let's talk about YB. Make No Sense. It's still one of my favorite YB songs, man. How did that connection happen, man? We just sending beats over?
Eli APG. You know, he was recognizing the run I was having. You know, with Quavo or just 2 Chainz, my career I was having. I think he came to me. I think it was Dolph records that he really liked.
Okay.
From me. He was just like, bro, I think it would be good if you and YB got it. I'm like, yeah, this kid is blowing, bro. Like, his fan base is really like, it's like 2019. So I got in with YB, and I can say it's one of the funniest sessions I ever had. Cause it's like, he was cool, you know, he's like, boom, got in there with him. And he was like, what's up, gangster? You Buddah, right? Yeah, Eli told me you had some hard shit. Play that motherfucker. First beat I played was Make No Sense. Dude. He listened to it 7 seconds and was like, yeah, I like that. Play the next one. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? And he did it again. The beats I played 3 beats in a row. He liked all of them in 7 seconds and said, yeah, I fuck with these. All right, I'm gonna holler at you. Like, all right, leave. You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
oh, so you weren't in the studio when you recorded it?
No. Like, I dropped the beats off. He like, okay, drop the beats off. I appreciate you. This is a nice beat. Leave. So I'm like, all right, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, is he just trying to get me out of here? Did he really sit there and listen to the motherfucker? Nah, he listened to it. And I get on Instagram one day, and I just getting tagged, because he had snippeted it. He was in the car. And the song was like halfway put out or leaked for like 8 months.
Oh, his fans will leak anything.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck. So then the label telling me like, yeah, YB doesn't like releasing leaked songs that already been leaked, and he don't like shooting videos to songs that's been out already. He like releasing. They telling me different things. So I'm almost like, yeah, your song is screwed type shit. But that shit cut through. Eli was like, bro, this has to come out, bro. Like, this has to come out. This has to see the light of day. And it still came out after being out. Man, who knows how many streams I missed out on?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that fresh first look. Who knows how many streams I really missed out on? But
yeah, the opening line to that song is so iconic.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then from where I'm from, because we grew up on like Gucci mixtapes, Flocka mixtapes, Travis Porter mixtapes. Like, I come from the like mixtape era. Like my high school years, Gucci was that. I'm just like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, he gave me one. And if people come to me, they be wanting beats like, cause you get songs, right? You get big hits and then you get cultural hits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that was a cultural hit. It was big too, but it was cultural. And that was the first time the label was ever able to take Youngboy to radio. They told me, it was like, we got YB to radio? Like, we're top 10 at radio. And I'm like, and I had number 1s at radio with Heat and Chris Brown. So I'm like,
yeah, that's nothing to me.
We celebrating 10s. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they're like, bro, you don't understand. We don't get to do this. He lives on YouTube and he's stream heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not too many radio NBA Youngboy records. So that was another thing I was really proud of with that. Then we did the Need It record with Migos. Then,
which is another iconic song.
Yeah, they got to go to radio with that too. But that was official Migos release. But that was Youngboy at radio, where the label was like, bro. And I don't really know why, but we really haven't locked in on much else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not much else. But those 2 moments alone is like cemented in history.
2 of his biggest songs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to YB. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you did that, bro.
You gotta check the set list, see if he's performing these, because I'm sure
he's not.
He's not performing. Make No Sense.
He's not.
I feel like that's a song you could open the show up with. Maybe he'll change.
I asked him. I was like, because when the boys would be on there, I was like, he doing Make No Sense, because it's like I'm a YB fan, but it's like I want to go to the concert, and if I'm paying a ticket, like I want to see my, you know what I'm saying? Like Chris Brown just came, you know. I'm gonna go watch him perform Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna stand in line like a fan, not be backstage, because it ain't like I know Chris. I never met Chris Brown a day in my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna go I'm gonna pay my money
and enjoy this shit.
I'm gonna stand in line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Chris Brown. Like, I love Chris Brown records. Love them. It ain't too many people I'm gonna stand in line for and pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but he's one of them. YB is too, especially like me being connected to the production. But for YB to not have that in the production is like,
that's crazy.
It's something that means something to him. It's like in the record that doesn't mean a lot to him. It could be anything. It could be a lot of things. It's just like you never know with people. If It could be because he don't like Gucci Mane no more, and he said he felt like Gucci Mane in 2006.
That could be it. It could be something
You know
simple
what I'm
as
saying?
that,
Like,
yeah.
It could be a lot of different things to where it's like, you don't know, I don't judge it, but it's just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. You mentioned Dolph earlier, man.
Yeah.
Talk about that relationship you guys had.
Oh man, Dolph was like real big cousin, big brother vibes. Like real, like, yeah, like, I remember cause I first got on, that's Street is X, cause Street is X, they had managed him a little bit. That's how I got to him through Al from Street is X. And yeah, bro, he nigga paid my rent one time.
For real?
Like, cause I stayed in Atlantic Station, right? And I got some money. I first would start getting big amount money, and I don't know what the hell going on. He stayed at the big apartments across the Atlantic or something like that. And so I was seeing him sometimes. I would see Glock. Glock was just like, wasn't Key Glock. He was, Glock was just Glock, like this little homie. Like I'm just seeing his little homie. And I get a note on my door like, bro, you like 15 days late on his rent, bro. You finna get kicked out this motherfucker, like. And I done, got my first $25,000 from BMI, fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we had a bunch of records, right? And none of them had came out, and this is really some like little boy ass shit I did. Now I'm looking at it, but it was like, hey bro, can you just pay me now? And when the records come out, don't pay me, cause you paid me. Gotta get an advance in advance. Can I get an advance in advance type thing, right? So he was like, I pulled up, he was like, yeah, pull up. So I walked across the street. He said, what the hell you got going on, bro? I like, bro, and taxes and shit. Meanwhile, ain't taxes and shit, I just fucked it up. He just laughed at it. He just laughed. It was like, all right, bro, I got you. Right, so he gave it to me. And then when the album came out, he still paid me again.
That's it.
I was like, bro, man, don't worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, damn, like, all right, I'm not finna say no to this bread. You know what I'm saying? It was the young position I was in. But, yeah, I remember one time I was on a flight. I missed my flight, caught the next flight, sitting down, so they put me on the back. So I was the last person on the back. We about to take off. I still got the video. Who come walking up, and like the seat next to me is just like, what's up, bro? He was like, the hell you? So like we on a flight to Arizona. I was on the way to Arizona to see my kids. He was on the way to Arizona to do, I think it's called Pot of Gold out there. He on the way, so he was like, bro, we just talking like, yeah, talking shit. I was like, what you doing? He said, what you going to Arizona? You going for the festival? I was like, nah, I'm going to see my kids, see my sons. He was like, bring them out there. I'm like, for real? He's like, yeah. Brought my son first concert. He in a trailer with Dolph. He got pictures, like he got the pictures and everything. Like,
so he's getting the pictures.
Yeah. I didn't even get a picture. Like, I don't have a picture. I do have I have videos and stuff with Dolph, like when he did his album release. But yeah, my son's first concert was backstage with Dolph and Doja Cat. She wasn't Doja Cat yet, but Doja Cat back there. We meeting her. We meeting the Moo girl at that point with the Moo whatever she had. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, shit. And then he did the Let's Get High video with like this nigga had me smoking weed with Snoop Dogg. I smoked weed with Snoop Dogg. And then my goofy ass had the nerve to goddamn try to give Snoop my weed. Like, what you think about this, What you think about this, son? He was like, that's cool. Try this though, nephew. I'm like, damn, Snoop just told me my weed was shit. Snoop just told me he started at he had this, the Snoop Dogg compound. He built like a movie set on this shit. Yeah, man, this nigga told me my weed was shit. He ain't say it though, but it was like, yeah. Try this though. And I'm like, and it's like, was his weed better? I don't know. It felt better because I got it from Snoop. It was better the moment it came out your hand, bro. Like it's Snoop Dogg weed, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was cool. Like that was cool. That was one of the when we go shoot that video. That was like a real cool Dolph moment with me. He had me in there with Snoop. Like it's just him. My homeboy was there too. Dolo, my manager at the time, Newbie. We sat down and smoked weed with Dolph and Snoop.
It's legendary right there.
I smoked weed with Dolph. No, with Snoop and Wiz Khalifa. Now, Wiz Khalifa straight told me my shit was trash.
What'd he say?
It wasn't, he didn't talk about weed was trash. He was mad I was smoking a backwood. Why are you smoking backwoods, bro? That's tobacco, bro. You're not even addicted to weed. You're addicted to tobacco, bro. Stop that shit, bro. And I'm like,
just had to
man,
shame you.
I'll walk out the room. I'm finna smoke my wood, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna smoke this backwood. Like. But then, you know, he gave me his joint, and it was like, oh, I'm getting Wiz Khalifa joint. But I was already feeling like...
Disrespected low-key, right?
Like, all right, he calling me out, like, loud. You know what I'm saying? But he was straight up like, bro, it was cool, though. But at that second, I was like, man, fuck you, nigga.
Let me smoke what I want to
Yeah, I'll
smoke, right?
smoke the fuck I want to smoke. But it's his session. He don't like smelling it. So that part kind of made me feel like I'm messing up his vibe. And as a producer, you don't want to mess up any vibe. Like, he recording it. And I get it because for some reason I have this thing, like in studios, I hate smelling food. I don't know why. I'm in the studio, I'll be like, bro, I can go eat that outside. Or I'll go eat outside. If I got food that come in the Uber, eat some food, I'll go eat it outside in the lobby. Like, I don't know why I don't like food in the studio. Not like for mess purposes, it's like I don't want to smell that. And then just smelling that, and you smelling my weed, you smelling the candle they blowing, and the air wick. It's just a lot of...
It's not a good combination.
Yeah,
probably.
it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, eat outside. And you have shrimp Alfredo. You'd be like, nah, I don't smell that. Yeah.
And you and Glock were able to work together.
Yeah. No, me and Glock, I didn't, that came together by Dolph, by force.
Okay.
Like I sent, Dolph was like, send me some beats. I'm like, cool. So I send Dolph beats, and I get on the internet one day, Dolph just dancing to like, just go On My Soul, one of Glock's first songs. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is this him? But I'm listening to it.
They kind of sounded
similar
you know when Glock first
Memphis.
came out. Yep.
So I'm like, and he was like, Key Glock. I'm like, oh, Key Glock. And I'm like, oh, that's the little nigga I've been seeing at the apartment. That's the little nigga I see. I've been seeing with him at Atlantic Station, like, cause Glock will be down there with girls shopping and stuff. Like, he just like the little homie who had bread. I'd be like, oh, that's Glock. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? So after that, the relationship built. Him, Jabs, my producer, I signed, really locked in with him. Really started getting a lot of records with him. But then we started doing stuff. I got a record with Glock and Chainz. Working on getting that cleared now.
Okay.
But yep, that's how that situation came about. You know, every time Glock one of them people too. Like you gotta get in front of them. They got a lot of stuff going on, but you get in front of them, never in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I done been around artists. I ain't gonna say who. When you get around them, they in they little superstar mode or whatever. You just like, oh, what's up? And the niggas like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, Glock ain't never been like that. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you get in front of him, he ain't always, hey, what's up, brother? Let's go do this, let's do that. But when you in front of him, it's like he treats you the same. You know what I'm saying? Treat you the same way as before he was. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So respect the Glock.
Yeah, and I saw you posted a video recently, you and 4-1 in the studio.
Oh, yeah.
Which people probably wouldn't expect that type of combination.
Yeah, huh? You know what? I wouldn't expect that combination. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when the older you get in this game, the more you got to realize your strengths and weaknesses, right? So I got in there with them, like I realized, really, they came to my house. Like, I'm great at curating relationships, like, because it don't always be record, da-da-da-da-da-da. They came to my house, and they love my house. They like, bro, you build a studio, like a real studio in this bitch? Yo, we got to get one of these at the crib. Like, they stand like we're playing pool. We talking about basketball. Like, I connect a lot of with basketball. I'm a little hooper, or I used to be a little hooper, but I still, you know, still nice with it. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about that. They talking about the plaques, and they like young. So they like, yo, how much money is a platinum? Like, they asking like funny questions like that.
It's funny because they got a couple platinum plaques.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, they asking different things. It's more Starboy who's asking those type of questions. They little homie. But then there, we just talking about it. We probably cut a little song. We did like a song, like 2 songs, 2 ideas. But we more was just talking and building and like, yeah, you know, because I'm from New York, I'm from Long Island though. Lil Ty used to be in Hempstead, so we connected on different stuff like that. And they was like, yo, man, we like, this the vibe. Like, he had the vibe. Like, they was like, the man label was something. Like, it was like, yo, whatever you did with them, they fuck with you. Like, just the vibe. They said the vibe was good, right? But for me, I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Now we got that. Now next time I see them, that's what we got, you know what I'm saying? Next time we see them, you know what I'm saying? It's always like, what's up, it's love. I'm always like, man, that nigga was weird, he was quirky, he was shut off, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good vibe. So I'm like, boom, they was like, probably a few months later, like, yo, we got a session. Want you get in with the guys? I'm like, cool. I ain't been making none of that type shit. Nothing. I ain't been making none of that type shit. So I'm getting in there, and I'm trying to force myself to be on that. And I really ain't been in that bad, just to get, you know, the record. So I'm like, what producer I know that be on this shit? This type of music. Like, it just like second nature, right? My little cousin, Lil Tag. Like, he's like 16, 17. Like, that's his world. Like, he can't make a Megan Thee Stallion, not Megan Thee Stallion, because he did do something with me, like, on like the melody type shit. But like, if I told him, go make some Key Glock shit, go make something, he'd be like, you send me Playboy Carti beats, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's in that young world, that real young underground world. Like, he's in there and he does it very well. So I just sent him melodies, you know what I'm saying? To like, look, get that, see you some melodies, do that bounce y'all be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that bounce y'all be doing. So out of the whole thing, on the album, because we went in the studio with him, we got 4 on the album.
For real?
This kid got 4. Shout out Lil Tag. Shout out Lil Cut. You know what I'm saying? He got 4 on the album. And one of them I only was a part, like, physically. I can't hate on that. Hey, man, I brought him to the studio. They liked him. They liked him. Like, yo, he getting sturdy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they in there, like, making a movie, so what they call it. They in there, you know, they in there doing that. Like, I can't even like play them out like, oh, we did it together and shit. Like, I was the bridge. I bridged. You know what I'm saying? Now, it costs to get across a bridge. It may cost you less because the relationship, but it costs to get across that bridge. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I ain't finna act like, yeah, some producers be scared to say that. Like, I didn't do nothing. I made the play. Like, nah, I just made the play. Like, little cuz did that. He did that. Now he on his school lit. He on Casanat shit with the 4-1, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's still being a good producer, bro. You don't have to be everything. The richest producers don't even play. They don't make beats. The richest producers don't make beats. Diddy, I don't want to hear what y'all want to say about that. Diddy, Dr. Dre ain't making beats. Scott Storch, he was putting Scott Storch in there with 50.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He might have did something, the mix, he came through and refined it to make it gold, to make it platinum, to make it what it was, but having an ear is damn no more important than all this shit. Cause you can take the greatest beats to the wrongest artist. You take the best beats to the wrong artist and it'd be like, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it was me, that was a proud moment in me, like curating that. Like, I'll gladly say I ain't do nothing. I ain't touch Fruity Loop, man. I ain't touch the piano or nothing. I heard that and I knew him and I did and I was like, let's put that together. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. And it worked to where we got the most records on their album. That's kind of finna come out. Their first debut album. You know what I'm saying? They
stream crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and they in that world too. And then that's me staying connected to that world. That you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody I'm like working with is like, when we're getting older, boom, they coming in and I'm with them now. So the Buddah Bless and Lil Tag, then we can jump on over there. We can jump on over there. We can do all this with people that's under them or just a little above them that's really tuned into what they got going on. See, now I'm tuned in. Now I can do the beats. Now I can, because I've been listening so long to the records we did, to the stuff on their album or they've been playing to where it makes sense. So it's like, but I wasn't, like when they hit me immediately, I wanted to make sure I was able to fit the bill.
Yep.
And this 17-year-old kid fit the bill. Why? And I'm not finna, I ain't make it. Like, a lot of people be so insecure about saying, producers, let's start saying this, I didn't make the beat. I put the play together. I had nothing to do with this. It doesn't get me paid any less. It doesn't, about whatever I negotiated with this party and this party, not even this party, with this party to walk across this bridge. That don't get you paid no less. Let the little nigga have his shine. Let these little people have their shine. Let them do that. You still did that, bro. You're not less of. You're still a producer. You still had an ear. You still heard some producers. Let's stop doing that, bro. Matter of fact, y'all can send me beats. I don't have to make the beat. But if I could walk it across this bridge to where you didn't even know to walk to this bridge, why would I feel less of, or why do people feel less of? You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it because this is my first time ever doing that. Well, I had producers. No, my producers were signed to me, so I had producers, like 2 producers signed to me to where they're signed to me, so I have to get their records off. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to get y'all stuff off. But this is my first time just taking something that's not, my hand is not in their pocket, and it's like, that makes sense. So you're not gonna make no money? Even if you like only can make a percent of like, or whatever the hell on it, whatever you negotiate, so whatever you negotiate, you can negotiate half, you can negotiate whatever. You're not gonna make nothing because you didn't, that's weird. They didn't want 100% of nothing. That's one of them type of things. You get 100% of nothing, and 100% of nothing is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's take that narrative, bro. Like, cause people won't walk nothing across no bridge for like nobody won't do that, bro. Like people don't be doing that. And producers, y'all should feel great giving somebody who who got you that. You know what I'm saying? Now you could springboard off of that and do your own thing, get your own money, but come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for me, and it's probably a little different too, cause it's like my actual family. Like this is my mom's sister's son. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I'm really happy to watch him, you know what I'm saying, do his thing. And I'm really ain't supposed to be even telling him. We purposely didn't tell people that. You know what I'm saying? Like he coming into his own thing now to where it's like his thing, but we purposely didn't tell people that. So he's just like, he's just getting his bone thrown in because he just, he's a spoiled kid because he's just spoiled. He didn't have to work for it. He didn't have to da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, he been around us in the studio since he was born.
True. Like
his dad, his father, Uncle Joe, his manager, Uncle Joe's the one who showed me how to make beats. He got me for the Loop 3. We're on 25. We're on 20, 24, 25. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? Like since he was born, bro. Since he was born, he been around us. Like you can say, he put in his time, he put in his craft. Now, granted, there's different things he have in the situation, being his cousin Buddah Bless The Streets, but then he got earned all of this, bro. You know how much stuff I could have just threw him on? Nah, stay down. And then when it made sense, he was ready. I got in there and played some of my beats, some stuff I think. They was like, you play something else? Played another one. Y'all want cool? He's texted me a beat in the room. Played it. They got up. Load that up. I'm like, okay. You my designated hitter for this play.
Send more.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you did. Yeah, okay. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm real proud of that. Y'all producers start get off of that.
That's it. All right, Buddah, before we wrap it up, man, any shout outs you want to give before we get you out of here, man?
Yeah, shout out my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. The plans he have is so much bigger for me than what I have for myself. Shout out to everybody who been with me, who been believing in me. Shout out to my managers, Corey and Edson. They've been very instrumental. Shout out to the mother of my kids. She's been very instrumental on giving me the time and space to be able to even do this. My mom, who is the biggest A&R in the goddamn world. Like my family is my biggest A&R. Like, I like this song, but Lil Yachty flow didn't match 2 Chainz on it. I think he could have did it different. Like every song, like every song, my mom is like, yeah. But shout out my family. Shout out, my mom's side of the family, my dad's side of the family. You know what I'm saying? Keeping me grounded, keeping me humble. That's it.
I put that knife on a nigga, I put that fire on a bitch. How you not know what you in? How you not know where you at?